everything else is sorted out. But yeah, any other takers before we end the stream today? This is 1,000 point Skaven. It's not too difficult. I can run you through the list. It's really quite simple. I'll be playing Night Goblins, and yeah, should be easy. Okay, so Rafal, you want to try? Or Ebenezer Scrooge? I don't know which one went first. Ebenezer Scrooge says okay, and then Rafal says okay, I'll try it. So are you happy for Rafal to try today, Ebenezer Scrooge? Just going to find Rafal on here. Okay, so Rafal, I'm going to call you through Messenger, mate, on audio. Is that okay? Oh, please go. Okay, so who's going to do it? Either the Scrooge or Rafal. Which one? Now, if it's going to be Scrooge, then I'll need to work out how I'm going to connect with you. Separately from the stream, mate. So if you want to do it and Rafal doesn't want to do it today, then let me know and we've got to end the stream. I'll have to call you somehow and then we'll get it sorted up again. We'll get it up online again. So just let me know what you want to do, guys. Yeah, Rafal, if you can hear me, I'm not going to bother typing on the screen, mate, because it's too difficult with this tablet. If you want to join in, mate, I'll call you just through the audio, not through video, just through audio, and we can just talk that way. So just let me know if that's cool, and I'll call you. Okay, I'm calling you now. Hello.
Hello?
Rafal, how are you? Rafal, how are you? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Thank you very much for joining in. Last minute.
Okay. Yeah, hi.
Hi, mate. Okay, so...
I hear like the double audio right now. Just need to cut off the computer's audio.
Uh-huh. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you okay.
Cool, okay. I'm just going to turn your volume up a bit. And I'm going to... How do I mute this? Okay, so Jankmaster, yeah, thanks, mate. But we've got Rafal here now, mate, to take over. So you'll have to oversee him in his Skaven plots and ploys and see if he's worthy as a Skaven general.
Okay, I never played Skaven.
That's good, me too. Okay, so what we're going to do, mate, we'll do the deployment, okay? Now, Rafal, you got dice?
Okay.
You got dice, mate?
Can you show me the Skaven army one more time?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, it's okay, and
I
I'll get
no idea how to play Skaven.
Okay, so
I heard the rat ogres are pretty cool.
You got 30 slaves. They're basically like goblins.
Okay, I like slaves. Yeah, they are pretty cool.
Okay, we've got these are your big boys. You've got 4 rat ogres. Okay, so I think they're 3 wounds, toughness 4, strength 5, movement 6, weapon skill 4, I think maybe. And maybe I'll just get the Jankmaster to send you the list that he was taking for today. So Rob, can you just send him the list, mate, or just put it up here in the comments, if that's okay, mate? If you can do that for me, please. But basically, it's just those with 3 handlers. I think 4 handlers actually, isn't it? But Thankful. Oh, hey Rafal, do you have the Skaven book on PDF at all?
Yeah, I heard the Skaven book.
Great, excellent. Okay, that's good. That's a big help. You got dice?
Yeah, I have some dice, like
That's
10
good.
of them.
Okay, mate. Okay, that's good.
Should be enough. Yeah.
We'll just go through it together, yeah, because I've never played Skaven before. It's a new army for me, so I don't know exactly how to play them. I've got a fair idea though. And I'll let you arrange the packs of giant rats. If you want to put them on one, I would suggest putting them on one big base for the giant rats. It's much easier. So there's 12 of those. Okay. So 12 giant rats, and we'll put let's see. And you've got Throt the Unclean too. He's also a pack master. So what you could do is have maybe 3 or 4 pack masters with the giant rats, and maybe Throt the Unclean with another pack master with the ogres, for example. I'm going to move a tray now.
Okay.
And obviously want to move a tray. Actually, if we do 4, we can have 3 ranks then. Okay, so that's 1 unit of giant rats. Okay, we'll just go straight into deployment, if that's okay, Rafal? So the Jankmaster sending you an instant message on Messenger, probably with the list he was going to take, mate.
Okay. There should be 2 groups of 6 giant rats. with 2 pack masters in each.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll do it that way. That's fine. Yep. Okay. Just to get the ball rolling, we'll start deployment so we can get the game on, mate. So yeah, the warp fire thrower team will be joined to them, and so are these two the poison wind globe Skaven. They'll be joined to that unit as well. To the slaves. Okay, mate. Ready to roll? Rafal, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so let's do deployment.
Okay.
Actually, no. Sorry. Let's do. Sorry, let's do the magic draft first, because otherwise I can't deploy anything because all the cards are on the table. So basically, you have 5 magic items that you can draw from. Okay.
Okay.
Now these are your faction cards. So you've got armor, weapons. These are bound items, wizard arcana, banners, and enchanted items. And these are the generic ones here. Okay. But obviously you'll need to take them for that you're eligible for to take them. So basically you have 1 standard that you can take, because you only got 1 standard in your arm. You've got Thankful, where you can take 4, and I think that's it. That's all you can take. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can have. So the character can take up to 7, but you can only take 5 items. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's start.
I'll take from the Skaven special items.
Yeah. Okay. What would you like?
Okay. Let me see. For the throat, the unclean, I'll take magic weapon.
Magic weapon. Okay.
And magic armor. Okay.
Magic armor. Yeah.
You can take 2, right?
This is for Thankful.
No, the throat, the unclean.
He can take 2. Yeah. Okay. So you got.
Yeah. So
you
the
got,
magic armor and magic weapon.
okay. You got Dwarf Gouger as a weapon. And you got
3 save, 1 wound, equals 2 wounds. Okay.
And you got Warpstone armor.
Okay, pretty cool item.
Okay, that's for Throt. Yeah. So
Okay.
4+ special save inflicts strength 3 hits per save. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, so I'll keep those there for you for Throt. Okay. Now for Thankful, did you want to take a banner as well for your slaves?
Yeah, I'll take a banner for the slaves, but probably the
generic ones?
Skaven one.
Oh, Skaven
the
one?
Skaven list.
Well, there's only one. So you got the best one, the sacred. What's it called? The sacred standard, isn't it? Of the horned rat. So that's very good. So I don't know if you've got these cards at home with you, Rafal. Do you have the magic set at all?
No, I don't have.
Oh, that's okay. So we can go through the.
Okay, so they have the leadership of
10.
addition.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have leadership 10.
Yep.
And then they can absorb one power card for each die. Okay.
Cool.
I have it.
Okay, so yeah, they can increase the legend value of 10. In addition to spells, if a spell is cast against the unit carrying the standard, roll a d6 for each power card used to cast a spell, and a score of 4 or more, the Skaven player absorbs the power card and takes it into its own hand. This spell does not dispel, otherwise affect the spell. Okay, that's a very powerful card, that one. Okay, so we'll put those on that. Okay, so that's 3. So you've got 2 more for Thankful, mate.
Okay, so for Thankful, what can he take? He can take the Wizard Arcana items,
Yes,
right?
yes, he can. Yep, because he's a Grey Seer. Yep. Okay. So the ward ones are here. So this is your draw. Van Braces of Lightning. So it's a 4+ special save on missile hits of strength 5 or less. That's quite a good one. Hope you can see that okay. The glare is not too bad because it's on the card.
Okay.
So that's a handy one.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so that's for him. And then it was a Wizard Arcana. Now for generic or for your faction?
For faction one.
Okay. So that's a Storm Demon. Wow, that sounds just +1 strength, cast spell, D6, strength 5 hits, 24-inch range, exhausted on 1 or 2. Wow. It's a double-handed weapon. Sounds nasty. Okay, there you go.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so that's your items done, mate. So I'm going to do mine now. I'm going to take a banner for my main unit out of my faction cards. Mork's War Banner, 65 points. If a spell is cast on a unit carrying the Mork's War Banner, it is dispelled on a d6 roll of 4+. In addition, any wizard model who touches the unit is killed instantly, so no armor saves allowed. This applies to Orc and Goblin Shamans too. Ooh, okay, so the unit cannot be accompanied by a Shaman. So, yeah, don't get in contact with this unit with Thankful, mate, because I'll kill him instantly, okay? So I'm going to put that on my main unit with Battle Standard on it. I'm going to draw another card for my banners, for my units. Gork's War Banner, it's not the one I wanted. Okay, so it's +1 strength on charge. Okay, so I'll put that on the other unit. Okay, then I will take an enchanted item for my war boss. Hopefully it's a Crown of Command. I can only be so lucky. No, it's Aldred's Casket of Sorcery. The casket will be used at any time or will affect a single enemy wizard touching the bearer. Wow. The casket only removes and captures one randomly determined spell from the wizard. Okay, so I can capture your spells and cast them again. Okay, that's interesting. I'll try and... Oh, can I try? Yeah, I can try for another one for my wizards, my shamans. Amulet of Fire. Amulet of Fire dispels spells cast against a wearer of the unit he is with on a d6 roll of 4+. No more than one spell can be dispelled by the Amulet of Fire in one turn. Okay, so it's a 4+ dispel. One of my shamans. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got one more left. That's not very good. So I'll have to take a sword, generic sword. Oh, that's pretty bad. So, Languish's sword, I think it's a -1 initiative per wound. That's terrible. That's on my general. On my warlord general. Okay, that's it. That's all the magic cards done. So I can put those away. And then we can start, mate. Now, I'll have to draw you your spells for Thankful as well, okay? Okay, so just doing your spells now, Matt. Okay, here's the first one. Poison Wind, is it?
Okay.
This is going to be quite difficult if you don't have the magic set on you. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but have you ever played 5th edition before, mate?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's good, okay.
1st edition was when I started.
Oh, that's great, okay, awesome, okay, well, that's good. So maybe you're familiar with these spells, maybe not because you haven't played Skaven before. I've never played Skaven before, but if you have the magic book for 5th as a PDF, you'll see all those spells in there. That might be a good idea. So that's the first one. He's got four spells. This one, so Death Frenzy. Okay. That was Death Frenzy. Next one.
Nice.
Wither.
This one was really...
And the last one. It's pretty much all open information anyway, mate, so... there's Vermintide. Wow, okay. That sounds like a nasty one. Could be nasty. Okay, there are your 4 spells. I'm going to draw my spells with each of my shamans. Okay, so here we go. That's that. Woohoo! Okay, so the first one drew Crunch and Brain Burster, and the second wizard drew Mork Sabus and Hand of Gork. So that's quite good. I'm quite happy with those. Okay. Now, let's deploy, yeah? Let's deploy our stuff. So,
okay.
You roll a dice, mate.
2.
2, okay. I rolled a 6, so I'll get you to deploy one of your units first.
I'd like to have the Rat Ogres.
Yep.
Like in the middle of the table.
Okay.
So basically, like where the Boulder and tank wall stands now. Probably like.
Sure. Okay. So about there. It'll take a few seconds before it comes on the screen, but I think that should be okay.
And probably reactors go with the unit. Can I have the Jankmaster in the middle of the unit, like in front line?
Oh, the throt down clean.
Yeah.
I think they always are deployed behind them, but they fight with them when they're in hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
I think that's how they work. Yeah, they're sort of like pushing them behind, like herding them forward, and keeping them disciplined. And then when they go into hand-to-hand combat, then you can fight with them in hand-to-hand. Okay, so that's your first unit down. I'll put my first unit down. I'm going to put down this very innocent looking unit of Goblin archers. They're too cute to be anything else but non-threatening. Yep, put them there. Okay, your second unit, mate.
So I'd like to have the Jezile
team
on the hill.
On the hill, okay. Let's move these out of the way.
The bottom hill, like looking at the middle of the table.
This one here, yeah, okay. Like so. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, mate. Alright, I'll put down the next one. I'll put down... It's my unit with my warlord. Put them just there. Okay, your turn, mate.
The unit of rats, like
the slaves?
On top of the rat ogres, so behind them.
Okay.
I mean the same line, but like farther away. Not the giant rats. No,
the giant rats. Sorry. Okay, giant rats. Yep. So, sorry, was it behind or next to?
Giant rats next to the ogres, like on the left of them.
On the left. Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Right, now, let's see. Yeah, put my goblins there. Another unit. Yep. Okay. What's next, mate? Yeah, thanks prepaid, Adam. That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's right. So they've got to keep up with the rat ogres or the giant rats, otherwise they can't fight. So if they move over 10 inches, they can't fight in that first round of hand-to-hand combat, basically. Yep, that's very true. So turn the aircon on, actually.
Can you place the second unit of rat ogres on the right of the second unit of giant rats on the right of the rat ogres?
Right, okay. Okay, so I'll put one shaman up here. Oh, actually, no. I'll leave characters to last. Sorry. I'll put my giant up here. Yep. Okay, Rafal, your turn, mate.
Okay. I'd like to have the winged Goblins behind the second unit of rats.
Okay, so they're actually got to be attached to your main unit, your slave unit, basically. Is the
So
way.
I have to put down the slave units first.
Yeah, then they have to be they're joined to the unit, like the warp thrower. Like these three guys, these three moles have to be attached to that unit, basically. So yeah, first put down the when you put down that slave unit, they should all go down together, I believe.
Okay, so please put them like on the right of the Jezais.
On the right of the okay.
Will they be able to go through the like the center of the boat, like without touching the woods?
Yeah, of course, mate. Yeah. Can you see the table? Okay. Is the angle okay? Otherwise, I'll put the angle up.
It could be a little bit up.
Okay, just give me a second. I can fix that. This stream is done, so I'll just see how that looks for now.
Yeah, looks better.
Looks a bit better.
I don't see the whole board though. Like if you could lower a bit. Okay. That's also okay.
Bloody thing keeps drooping down. Stupid bloody thing this is. I need to get a new stand for it. Yeah, it keeps... because of the weight of the phone. How's that, mate? That should be a bit better now.
Yeah.
At least you can see a little bit more top down now than before.
You can zoom a little bit. Yep, so... Okay. Perfect.
Okay, good. Okay, mate, so now, yeah, we'll put these guys next to the unit, so they're not, so they can't be targeted, but they will just run alongside your slave unit. Did you want the warp fire thrower on this side, like on the right side of
the
this?
right side of the slave unit, and
Yeah.
the fire thrower on the right side, and the bombardiers on the left.
Okay.
Looks good.
Rightio, I'll put down the stone trolls. Cool, cool, cool. Well, actually, yeah, I've got to be mindful of that because they need to be within 12 of my general. Otherwise, they'll be stuffed. So I didn't get the crown of command, so I'm already at a huge disadvantage with my leadership. My leadership is going to be 7 through the entire game. So I expect my guys to be running away at every opportunity, every single test they have to make, no doubt. Right, so for you, Rafal, you've still got Thankful and Bone Ripper.
Yeah, I think I like him in the middle of the army, so behind the right giant rats.
Like so?
More to the right, behind the giant rats. Like next to the hill, okay?
Next to the hill, okay. Like so? Now the standards with them.
Yeah, perfect.
Send the Lord Rat, and then you had. This is for. This was for. What's this again? Okay, so this is. So against dwarves. So no dwarves in this game, but that's okay. And this is the Storm Demon and the Vampires of Lightning for him. Okay, right, cool. And then I'll just put down my shamans. I'll put one shaman here. He's got these spells. And I'll put one shaman there. And he has these spells. Right, okay, we're getting there, mate. We're getting there. Thanks very much for everybody's patience so far. We're 1 hour into the stream and we're just about to kick off. Okay, so we've got some magic here. Put those to the side. And don't need the tape measure, I don't think, for now. Okay, mate, I think we're ready to roll. So let's roll for first turn.
Number 3.
3, okay. 4. So that's good. I really wanted to start first, so that's good. I'm really happy about that. So let's start. Put that with those guys there. Orcs War Banner. And this one. And on this one. And the fire. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. No charges, but I will. Oh, I've got to do animosity. Might be a very good idea. And stupidity. So I'll do stupidity first. He's on leadership 7, the trolls, and I rolled an 8, which is just brilliant. So they're not doing anything. So now I've got to do the animosity for this goblin unit here. That's 5, they're okay. For the archers, 3, they're okay. And for my warlord unit, 6, they're okay. And that's all the tests I need to make. So, they're going to march up here. 8, these guys will move just behind them. To here. My shaman will move up to the edge of this forest here. My other shaman will move into this forest here. Is that a good idea? Maybe, yeah, no, that's okay. And I'll move these guys about 7 inches. They're going to march move up to here as well and move an inch for a turn there. My giant will leg it, and he's going to go 12 to there. Now the trolls, I think, just can't do anything. I think they just sit around to do nothing for this turn. That's my understanding of it. Trolls. Psychology, stupidity, 50. 50, stupidity. Okay, then follow it out. Okay, so overcome. So if the test has failed, then all is not well. The following rules apply until the creature's following turn. They must test once more to see if they overcome it by stupidity. Okay, for hand-to-hand combat, no. If not a hand combat, the unit momentarily forgets what they're doing. Roll a d6 to determine how the unit moves this turn. So roll a d6 for the trolls and see what they're going to do. That's a 6. What does 6 do? The unit stands around in a confused and ineffective manner. It will do nothing for the remainder of the turn while the stupid creatures stare about them, squabble or lie down for a bit of a rest. Okay, so the troll's having a bit of a rest now. Okay, so that's all my movement. Shooting, I can't shoot because they march move, so we'll go straight to magic, mate. So 2d6 for magic. It's 8. Okay, so I'm going to hold these cards up without looking at them for you, Rafal, so if you can see those in just a second.
I have a small delay on the
yeah, it's a delay.
Visual.
That's right, mate.
Okay.
Yes, I'll hold these up for you so you'll see them in just a second, mate.
So right now I see when you roll the magic dice.
Yeah, you'll see those cards come up in just a second.
Okay.
And you can retain one of those cards, of course, as well at the end of the phase, magic phase.
I'm ready for spells.
So what's that?
I'm ready for your spells.
Okay. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to cast Hand of Gork on this unit over here. It costs 2 power. Would you like to dispel that? Now you're level 4, I'm level 2, so you're already dispelling it on what? 2 plus?
Yeah, sure. I'll try to display it.
Okay.
Do you add any power cards?
Let's see, I'll add one power card to boost it.
So my display is on 3+.
3+ now, yeah.
Yeah, I'll use one display card and one power card from a set just to have it on top 2+.
Okay. And I'll put one in reserve, and that's all I've got, mate. So you want to put one of yours in reserve?
How many cards can I go into reserve?
Just one, because you only got one. You only got one wizard on the table.
Okay. So I'll take one from the top.
Okay, so you know which card you're going to reserve? Okay.
The one that was on the top, like the last one.
I take it's a power card.
Yeah, just take the power.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool, mate. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so I know it's a little bit difficult with Magic. I think in the future we're going to have people using their own Magic decks, and that'll just, you know, get around this whole thing of holding the cards up to the screen. But for now, that's how we're going to do it. Okay, so that was my complete turn. So now it's your turn, Rafal. So away you go.
Okay, I'll move the both rat bags, the giant rats, maximum distance forward, so 10 inches.
Yeah, that should be. Is it? They can move 6, so they can move. They can move 12 if you want to. I think they can move.
Yeah, but the Jankmasters.
Yeah, that's true.
Like with them?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Okay, so move them 10.
Yeah, Jankmasters have the 5 movement.
Okay. That one there, and then the. So all of them.
It might trigger your fanatics if you have one.
Yes, I do have fanatics, so they're going to have to stop there. Okay. You know the goblins very well then, Rafal. You know that the fanatics are there. So I've had 3 in this unit. This is my Death Star unit.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to release all 3, obviously, and I'm going to put them into different directions. So this one will go this way, this one will go, these 2 will go straight ahead. Okay, so this one here, let's see how far they go. 6. So they'll just be 2 inches away from your guys there. Okay, the next one goes straight ahead, or towards these guys here. So it's 6 again. Wow, what's going on? 6 again, there. And the last one, go on, double 6. 3. God. You useless bastards. Okay, so that's it. Nothing to worry about, Rafal. The great plan that I had just did not work. Okay, so...
the other unit of the rat, giant rats,
yeah,
as far as possible.
Okay.
So also 10 inches.
So 10 inches
forward.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, now that's then done. Okay.
The rat ogres could go 5 inches forward, or maybe 6, like slightly wheeling, like 5 and then slightly wheel 1 inch. So they are turned more to like your unit of 9 goblins, or maybe giant, like the left side.
Okay, so move 5 and then turn for 1. Okay,
Because I hope those fanatics will die before.
Yeah, well, that's probably what you're hoping for. Yeah, that's true.
Well, they don't have to be like that much. They could be slightly less turned. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, man. What's next?
And then I guess the unit of slaves will go as far as possible.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how the okay, yeah, and all the other guys do them too. And,
Yeah.
what fire thrower and
Yep.
go barges, they can go with the unit.
Okay, so I'm going to move those 10. And then the warp fighter thrower will be positioned up nice and close,
Okay.
so you can probably get a shot off here, no problem. And these guys, let's put one here and one here.
Perfect.
Okay. And you want the big man to come up as well?
Not very sneaky though.
Yeah, very
I
scared.
guess it should be like more sneaky. The tank can go forward. Can he march and cast spells?
Yeah, you can do that, yeah. So you can move him right
So
to
I
here.
guess that would be cool. Like he can march forward the maximum. I guess also 10.
Yep. Yep, 10, okay. Right. Oh, looks like we're going to get on in the second turn, looks like, yeah, okay. Okay, now, shooting, mate.
That's all the movement I have.
Yep. Now, you've got some
I guess,
nasty shooting coming
The
up.
shooting is along with the magic.
Now,
Or is magic? Yeah.
Sorry, what was that? Sorry, Rafal, what did you say?
Is shooting before magic or like?
Yeah,
after?
magic's right at the end. Magic's the last phase.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess shooting now.
Shooting now for you, yes, that's right.
I wanna snipe your wizard.
Oh, the wizard. Wow, okay.
The one on the right.
The one on the right.
With my Jezile. With the Jeziles.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I guess I have like one shot with them.
Yep, just one shot. It's one shot with the Jezales. Let me look at the rules.
They have ballistic skills of 3, but I guess I'm shooting to the single target. So
Yeah, it's going to be -1 to hit him because he's a single target. Let's have a look.
and I'll check for the special rules if they have any.
Yeah, just check for that because
Give me a second.
let's have a look. Giselle team. So 36-inch range, BS of 3, strength 5, -3 save, D3 wounds. Yeah, so definitely within range, no problem there. And it's BS of 3, so it's going to be 4
Okay.
plus, and -1, so it'll be 5 plus.
Is it 6 plus or 5 plus?
5 plus to hit, mate.
Okay. So 5.
Wow. Okay. So.
Although I would check if I have like the long range penalty.
Ah. Yes. 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 Okay.
Because that might mean 6 plus. It's 36 inches.
So it's 36 inches. So that's 15, 16, 17, 18. So it is actually over 18. So
Okay.
that might be a contributing factor to that to see.
That's for my shooting. With combat. And I guess
So. Oh, do you want to shoot your Warpfire thrower team?
I'm not sure if they can shoot because they march.
They march move. That's right. Yeah, you're right. That's true. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So magic.
Yeah, magic.
Okay.
You can roll for the number of power cards.
Yes, you can roll for the cards, Matt. Yeah. Yep, thank you, prepaid Adam. Yeah, we just worked that out. Sorry, mate. Yeah, so you can't move and shoot. We cannot move and shoot in the same turn. Okay, so he can't move and shoot. Right. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. So he's got to stay static before he lets off his Warpfire cannon. Okay, so what's your roll there, Rafal?
6.
6. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so here are your cards. I hope you can see them fine.
Okay, thank you. I wanna roll or cast actually. I wanna cast the Poisoned Wind.
Okay.
It says 24 inches.
Yep.
Power 3. I have 3 power.
Yep, that looks really bad. So yeah, so you're 24 inches, roll a d6 for each model that lies beneath the template. On a roll of a 5 or 6, the model is overcome by fumes and suffers d6 wounds. Armor save throws are ineffective against the poison wind, so it's very nasty. I'm going to, of course, attempt to dispel this spell. So I will put down my dispel, and I will boost it by 1. Okay, do you want to reinforce it by any more power cards?
No, thank you.
Okay, so then I was on a 6 and now I'm 5 plus, aren't I? 5 plus to dispel. That's a 3, so no, it goes off. Okay, so let's get the template for that now. Which template is it I get? I will have to look. That must be this horrible looking thing here. I think that must be the template here, I'd say, no? I'm guessing, I just need to check, but I think that's a template. Oh, and I've got to do my head banging chart. Skaven magic. No, that's a different one. Okay. Different template. This one, okay, that makes more sense. It's a green poison wind looking template, this one here. Okay, so where do you want to place it, mate? Within 24?
Maximal damage. Like probably on your unit, the one that is behind the archers.
Yep, okay.
And probably, so it's touching. Do you have like the command there?
Yep, the commander and all that, yep.
Maybe like the standard of the army, or I don't know.
It's gonna get all those 9 models basically. Okay, so you got
okay, let's destroy them.
so you got seven regular guys, and then you got my warlord and the battle standard. So maybe roll for the 7 regular guys or whatever.
2 fights.
For the set, okay, so 2 guys are dead. Okay, and then the warlord.
Only 2.
Good. And the battle standard.
4.
Good. Okay, so they survived. All right. Phew, that was lucky. I was sweating on that one. Okay, nice work, Rafal. Thank you. All right, now, am I going to retain a card? Yes, I'll retain 1 card here. Put this one in the discard pile. So, do you have any other cards to retain at all, Rafal? That you want to retain?
I'd like to retain 1 card.
Okay. Is it the special card or a power card?
It's the special.
Okay.
No, I used all the powers. It's like the second from the top.
Okay. So one of the powers, yeah?
From top, yeah.
Okay. Rightio. So...
No, not from bottom, from top.
Oh, from the top.
Yeah.
So it's not the... is it the special card? Because there was a special card in there.
It's a rebound. It's a rebound. I don't know what it means.
So basically,
card, so
it's just like a dispel. It's counter magic, and if you dispel it,
I think I can cast it on you, right?
then yeah, you can. If you dispel the enemy spell, you can immediately cast a spell of your own up to the same power value. So it's a very good card, this one. So keep this one.
Okay, yeah. So I want to keep it.
Sure. Okay. Now, obviously, I wouldn't know that if you had your own spell deck, but yeah, I think for the purposes of ease of doing this, I think it's just a bit better to keep it open information, I think. All right, so now it's now I'm going to roll for my WAR test as well because I forgot about doing that for the second turn. So I'm going to do that now. So he's within 1, and that's less than 20, so 1. So he's going to roll. Bring this up quickly. The WAR test. Goblins. Okay, so I've got to roll more than more than 1. Is it basically is that right? If the score is greater the number of orcs units or goblin units has passed the test. If the score is not greater than... Yes, that's right. So I rolled a 3 for him, so he's fine. Now this guy is in big trouble, so he's got 2 units, so I need to roll more than 2. He needs to roll 3. He rolled a 1, so he's got to roll in the Edbanger's chart. Let's see what happens to him. It's 4. My head hurts, flashing bolt lights pound around the shaman's skull, making him dizzy and disorientated. The shaman can't cast any spells or use bound spells from magic items this turn. So that was last turn, but he may use counter magic as normal. Okay, so that was for your magic turn, so it didn't affect him at all. So I've just got to roll for that in my magic phase for this turn. So please don't let me forget, Rafal, because I'm bound to forget that one. Okay, so start of my turn. This is turn 2. and we're going to kick off with some animosity tests. Okay, so this unit here, 3, that's okay. This unit here, 1, okay, they've got animosity. Next unit, this unit here, that's a 1 also, that's brilliant. Okay, then the Troll's stupidity, 8, they failed it again. Brilliant. Okay, so let's see what happens on the animosity charts. So for the first unit, animosity sample. Okay, for this unit here, let's see what they're going to do. 4, squabble, so they just do an internal squabble. They do nothing, they can't move or shoot. This unit here is 6, well shown. Okay, here we go. Well, it's going to be quite weird because he's behind another unit. So it immediately moves forward a full move towards the nearest visible enemy unit, deducting usual penalties for terrain. You must move the full distance possible. You cannot move less unless there is another unit or an uncrossable obstacle in the way. If you move into an enemy unit, your account has charged it. So he can't move through another unit, so his own unit, so he's going to move to there, and that's as far as he can go. Once the move has moved, it may still move in the movement phase, shoot and fight as normal. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's resolved. Then we're going to do the trolls. So 2. What is the trolls? That was on page 50. I remember that now. Trolls 2. Move the unit directly forwards at half normal speed. Any enemy units encountered automatically charged. They will move 3 inches. So at least they've got to move it a little bit anyway. So move 3 inches to there. Okay, so that's all resolved there. Now we're going to roll for the good old fanatics, mate. See what they're going to do this time.
Okay.
So, fanatic, here we go.
Can I just comment? The trolls, they are not the latest trolls out there.
Sorry, what was that, sorry?
The trolls, they are not the brightest ones.
Yeah, they're not the brightest ones, mate, I know, because me taking leadership 7 was not a good idea, I don't think, in hindsight.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy here, he's moving this way. Wow, I think he's going to go straight through your unit, and he's going to go 11, so he's going to smash into that unit there, which I don't think you're all that worried about. So he's going to go clip through that unit, come out through the other side to there. This fanatic here is going to go this way, and he's going to go 7 inches. So this way, 7 inches. So he will hit this unit here and pop out this side. And the last one, whoa, he's going to go straight ahead and 9 inches. So this plan actually did work for me. Finally, it's going to hit your rat ogres and pop out the other side there. Okay, so we're going to dish some hits out onto you, mate. So let's get this underway. So for the giant rat unit, how many hits do we generate? We generate 2. Now maybe we need to randomise them between the Packmasters and the giant rats. So I'm going to roll those 2 dice on a 1 to 3. It's the giant. So actually 1 to 4 the giant rats and 5 to 6 the Packmasters. Are you okay with that?
Okay. I'm devastated by the news.
Okay, so roll a 6.
Hit.
Okay, roll a 6 and a 2. So 1 was hit the Packmaster. So I roll another dice, and that's a 2, so that's a wound. So one of them's dead. And then 1 for the giant rats. 2, that's definitely 1 dead. Okay. Now, the rat ogres. That's 4 hits. And now thwart the uncleans in this unit. How do we do this? Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it against the rat ogres then, just for simplicity's sake.
I mean, we can do like the giant rats. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the giant ogre.
Okay.
5 is the packmaster, and the 6 is the
drop down clean. Okay.
the long one.
Okay, so basically your packmaster got hit. One packmaster got hit, and the other 3 go on the rat ogres. So Throt didn't get hit at all. Okay, so against the packmaster, 5. Yep, he's dead. Okay, now against the now your rat ogres, what are their toughness? Is it 4?
Well, let me see. 5.
Oh, 5. Okay, that's great. So 4 or more to wounds. No wounds. I rolled 3 1s, Rafal. So there we go. That's just my dice rolling for you. Now that's that one, and then the other unit of giant rats. Let's see how many hits we generate. 1. Brilliant. So that means yes, we do when we kill it. So 1 packmaster down. Okay.
Well, I would call it the blessing of the horned rat.
Yeah, yeah, you would, wouldn't you? I'm sure the Jankmaster is very happy with seeing those rolls. Okay, so that's that. Oh, this one's dead as well. So that was all my compulsory movements. So now we've got to declare charges. Maybe should have done that first. I'm not sure. I'm not going to. Oh, am I going to charge? No, I'm not going to charge. I'm going to let those fanatics do their work for now. I am going to do some regular movement. So I'm going to move my giant. Oh, that's good. Move my giant. Just move him 5 to there. I'm going to not move them. I'll just move these guys to there. And I can't move them. I can't move them. So they haven't moved, so they're going to now shoot. And they're going to shoot on your slave unit. So it'll be just the front rank. So the front rank can see your slave unit, no problem. They're going to be under, so they're range of 18, so that's 9. So under half range. So they'll be hitting on 4s. Okay, so 10 dice. Hitting on 4s. So we've got not a bad roll, that one. That's 6 hits. And your toughness is 3, strength 3, so 4 to wound. That's only 1 wound. That was a really bad roll, that one. So I don't think they have a save, do they, the slaves?
No save.
Okay, so 1's dead. Wow, that was amazing. All right.
Just a question. Like, wasn't your unit of Night Goblins animosity, so they shouldn't move?
Was that this turn? Hang on. Sorry, you're right. Sorry, you're right. Yes, that's right. They couldn't move. Sorry, you're right. Yep. I've already forgotten. Thank you, Rafal, for reminding me. Yeah, so they couldn't move. They had to move up as far as they could, but these guys were fine, so they could shoot. So that's okay. Yeah, you're right, mate. Sorry. And that's all the shooting. So we'll just go to magic. So that was a 9. Okay, so thanks for everybody who's joining in, and thank you for sticking with us. and I'm sure the Jankmaster is very happy to see the Skaven under control in the hands of Rafal here. He's a first-time Skaven player, but I think he's doing very well so far. So rolled an 8. Sorry, was it 9, wasn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, mate, here are your cards. You see those okay?
I think there should be 3 cards, right? Because I have like 1 saved.
Oh yes, you have your this card in reserve, yeah.
So should I have like the? Yeah, okay. So.
Now, let me do the WAR test because I always forget this bloody test, and I'm going to do it right now. So he's got 1, 2, so he needs to roll 3 or more. He does roll 4, so he's okay. The other wizard has to roll at least 2 or more. He rolls a 4, he's okay. Good, finally remembered. Okay, so for the spells, let's see what we're going to do. Yeah, now I'm worried now because now I know you've got that rebound card, and now I know you've got that sacred horned rat standard that's going to affect spells, and you've got something else that affects spells as well. So I'm quite worried now actually. So what I might do is cast something on my guys actually. Right, I think this might be a good one. Okay, so I'm going to cast Morg Sabers on this unit here, and that will cost me 1 power.
What does the spell make?
So the Morg Sabers basically affects one of my units within 24 inches of the Shaman. It stops any enemy magic affecting the unit at all, and oh god, I forgot to put that Mork's War Banner too on that unit, so it actually dispels spells on a 4+, so it's no point me doing that. So I'm going to cast it on this unit here. So any enemy spells currently cast on the unit will dispel automatically. So basically you cannot cast spells on this unit as it lasts for 1 turn. So it'll cost me 1 power to cast it. Do you want to dispel it at all, mate?
Yeah, I'll dispel it.
Okay, I'll. Are you going to add any power to reinforce it?
Okay, I'm not going to boost my dispel.
Okay, I'm going to boost mine by 2. So then I think we're back to evens. I think it's 4+ then for you to dispel it.
Okay. 4.
Oh, okay. Alright, so that's that done, and then that goes back into his hand. I've got no other magic to cast, so I'm going to retain one of my cards. I'm going to throw the other ones out. Do I want to keep this one? Okay, I'm going to retain this one. I'm going to throw those 2 out. Are you going to retain the same card as before, Raphael?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, throw the other ones out.
Or actually, I want to save power.
I save power, okay.
Yeah, I want to crash you next turn, so.
Gotcha, okay, power saved. Alright, now this is your turn 2. About to start. Now, those rat ogres, do they suffer from stupidity if they're not in hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah, I think they might be stupid.
That's okay. I forgot about that. So you just need to roll a leadership test if
I
that's the
also
case.
not sure, but I think I should roll the panic for the giant rats, right?
Oh, for the giant rats. Because of the fanatic.
And 2 died. The
Oh, yeah,
one
true.
died.
Yep, that's true. Okay.
So I'll roll 11.
Okay, so they're going to run away.
2d6.
Yep.
6.
6. Okay. And then you can rally them straight away because it's going to be now at the start of your turn.
Oh yeah. So I guess I'll roll that.
Okay, just roll that. Yep.
11.
Okay. Wow, you love that 11, don't you? It's a special, the mark of the horned rat or something, that number.
And they go away 9 more.
Oh, 9 more. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. You've got me exercising here, Rafal, walking back and forth. It's good, actually. It's good exercise. So 9 more. Okay, so they're going to go right down here. Wow. Good work, Fanatic. Okay, now. Okay, so that's resolved. Now the rat ogres. Do they need to make a test because they're not in hand-to-hand combat? Let's check.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the Queen counts as the Packmaster.
He does. He does count as a Packmaster. Yep. So you can use his leadership, or you can use the leadership of your general too. So he's got 10.
Okay, so I'll just roll that.
Yeah.
6.
Oh, they're fine. That's cool. Okay. Okay, now, are you declaring any charges, mate?
Yeah, I would like to, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this works. If I charge with my slave unit,
No?
what happens with the teams?
Okay, so they have to remain within 4 inches of your unit, I believe. Let's have a look, because that's a good question. Let's have a look. Maybe someone in the chat can answer these questions. A very experienced Skaven player would be really good for us right now to help us out. So, guys, if you're in the chat and you know all about Skaven, please let us know. What is Prepaid Adam saying? They have to remain within 6 inches. There you go. Prepaid Adam is very helpful here. Thank you so much for that, mate, for your advice, because we need it. So I think that should be okay, mate, because if you charge, they'll still be within 6 inches of the back of the unit. That's fine. The Globadiers, I think they just travel with them, and they need to be. They've got a range of 6 inches for their poison wing globes, so you can probably just move them, and then they can throw their globes into the unit. So poison wing globadiers attached to units count as character models for the purposes of shooting, so they may only be shot at while they are within 5 inches of their parent unit, if they are the closest target. The normal -1 modifier for firing at a single player. Okay, blah blah blah. Poison wing globes. Okay, so so the globadiers count as a okay. They must stick with a particular Skaven regiment throughout the battle. A maximum of 2 globadiers can be attached to a regiment, and they must remain within 6 inches. So 6 inches again for them as well. And don't forget the globe adors can throw in. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so that's right, Jankmaster. They can throw. They've got a range of 6 inches. They can throw their little poison wing globes into the unit, even in hand-to-hand combat. They can do that. Now, what template do they use for that? Is that just a small 2-inch template, isn't it? Warp fire throw template. Okay, so you want to charge them into my archer unit?
No, I think what I'm gonna do is actually because I have this fanatic there.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. If you can somehow get past it without clipping your dudes, so you can get past that guy without touching him, because the movement tray. Okay, so you probably can't see it, but the movement tray is sort of extends over like another 2 inches on one side, or 1.5 inches on one side of it. So you can get past that fanatic without touching it. So that should be fine.
I'm not sure how the fire thrower also works.
So apparently you can't move and shoot, so you can leave it there and then shoot it into hand-to-hand combat. Sort of, shoot it down this way, affecting both of those units, or into the trolls, or whichever one you want to shoot at. Basically, it's just like a war machine. So you're gonna roll
artillery die for it?
Or? Yeah, artillery dice. It could blow up. It could. If you roll a misfire, it's probably pretty much screwed. Basically, so yeah. But when it works, it's absolutely devastating. You see the size of that template? It's massive, mate. It's gonna crisp and fry everything.
This is everything to charge your unit.
Can move and shoot, but not march. Okay, can move and shoot, but not march. Okay, just stay within 6 inches of target. Those nasty trolls, he says. The Jankmaster, the second in command, is voice. I think the warp fire thrower can move and shoot. So let's check that. I'll check that while you're thinking, mate. Okay.
Okay, so let's.
Okay, so the warp fire thrower may not move and fire during the same turn. If you move a warp fire thrower during the movement phase, you may not shoot in that turn. Okay, so that resolves that. But
so no move and shoot.
But if you look at this, probably if you've got the PDF up, you can see it anyway. I think it's like the dwarf flame cannon. Like you nominate a spot where you want it to start from. Okay, so if you say like.
Okay. So the templates goes
sorry.
of the artillery die. Okay.
Yeah, it's not the same. So you roll the artillery dice. It indicates the shot lands 4 inches forward, for example. So you have no idea how far it's going to shoot forward, basically.
Okay.
So that's interesting. Okay.
So I just wanna move. I don't wanna charge with anything right now.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Diagonal also left, so they go as far as possible from 5 inches towards your. Like from my side, it would be the left unit of Night Goblins, just to see if they have the fanatics and maybe trigger it. Yeah, like that.
So this way, okay. So just 5 inches?
Yeah, because they cannot march because probably your unit is 8 inches away, right?
Well, they don't have any fanatics, so I'm just going to move them 5. There's no fanatics in that unit, so I'm just going to move those 5 up here.
Perfect.
My scandalous scheme here. You thought I had more fanatics, but no, there were only 3. That was in the Death Strike unit. Okay. Now, what's next, mate?
Okay. Gerard Ogres will wheel once more, say 3 inches from the right side, like not moving the left side, just moving the right side, 3 inches. So they wheel and they face the giant.
Okay. So like that?
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
And now, I'd like to move the poisoned winged grenadiers like forward, so they stay 6 inches from the main unit, but are closer to your archers. Like they can move 5 inches, so I guess move them the maximum range. So maybe they'll be able to throw some nades to your.
Yeah, that's fine because they've got 6-inch range. That's no problem. Maybe just move this
Maybe
guy.
to the left more, because I want to have open lane for the flamethrower.
No, I can see that. Sorry, mate. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And then I guess I would like to line up the tank wall and bone repair with the rat ogres.
So going this way, just going straight to the.
They can go 5 maximum because your fanatics are. No, this way, forward.
Oh, forward. Sorry. Okay. Like so.
Okay, yeah. That works. That's all.
Okay. So.
Okay, so the shooting.
Shooting, yeah.
I do have more options now. Can Jezal shoot your giant?
Sure. Okay.
Not sure if it can see it.
Yes, you can see it. No problem. It's a large target, so you get +1. And let's just check the range. It's 36, isn't it? So that's 30. It's 15, 18.
Because I'm not sure if I can move them, like rotate them, because they might be move of fire.
No, you can rotate it. It's like any war machine. You can spin on the spot and just point in the direction. That's fine. So it's over 18. So it's +1, -1. So it's just your regular BS. So it's BS of 3. So it's hitting on a 4+, mate.
Okay. 5.
5?
Yes. 5.
Okay. So the strength of it is.
I think it has the strength of 5.
Strength of 5. Okay. So I'm toughness 6. So you need a 5 or more to wound. Okay, it doesn't wound.
So nothing there. The poisoned wind, guys.
Yep. Okay, now I'm just going to open up this Skaven book so I can see what we're doing here. So 6 inches range, they can throw it in. Then we're just going to check what happens after that, because I think it's a, here we go. Okay, so have a range of 6 inches and use a 1-inch radius area effect template. Place a template in the range of the Globadier and roll the scatter dice to section indicated by the arrow. Any model that is more than half under the template is hit on a 4, 5 or 6. Globadiers are only affected on a roll of 6 because of their special masks. Hits automatically, cause 1 wound and no armor save throw possible. Unlike most missile weapons, poison move globes can be hurled into the rear ranks of an enemy regiment which is fighting hand-in combat with no risk of the Skaven unit they're fighting. Okay, so You've got a
Okay,
range
if you
of...
could do this, like because this is it involves the scattering.
So 6 inches is going to get you there for this one, and about there for the same. Okay. So are you happy with that?
Scatter T3.
I'll roll the scatter for you. Is that okay, mate?
Yeah, please scatter for me.
Okay, so that's going to go this way. So roll a d6 and it's d3, mate.
4.
Okay, so it's 2
2 inches.
inches. Okay. Oh. Okay, so you've hit the warlord. You've hit. The warlord. 1, 2, 3 guys, and the battle standard too. So they're hit on a 4+, aren't they? So please roll 3 dice for the standard guys.
How many dice?
3 dice for the normal bowman.
4, 4, and 5.
Okay, so they're all hit. So they're dead. Okay, and then you roll 1 dice for the warlord, please.
2,
Good miss, and the battle standard.
5.
Ah, damn. Okay, so he takes an automatic hit, and he cause 1 wound. No, I'm saying impossible. Now I think he's only got 1 wound. Let me just check. I think he might have 2 wounds actually. So let me just check that because that could be quite important. Just got books everywhere at the moment. I like it look like a Warhammer library with all the books I've got here. Battle standard wounds 1. Okay, so the battle standard's dead.
Oh,
Okay.
that's great news.
Yeah, it's good for you, mate. Yeah, so that means I don't get any re-roll for break tests.
Wait, is there a lookout, sir?
Is it for battle standards too, or is it just for your warlord? Isn't it only? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only a warlord that gets
the
that.
people in the chat says there's a lookout, sir. Not sure because this is a template weapon, but yeah, maybe it is.
I think only your general gets it. If my general gets hit by it, then I can do a lookout, sir. But I think for anybody else, even for champions or heroes or something, I don't think they get that roll. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let me just check. Oh, hello. Hello, Annie. Is Mummy here too? Hello. How are you? Good morning. Morning, darling. Okay, that's fine. That's okay.
And too much.
Okay. Okay, let me just look out, sir, because that could be a big thing for me if I do get a chance to do it. The Snotling King is here. Hello, Snotling King. Oh, he's rolling the dice. Misfire. That's a good one you need to get. Well, yeah, that's for Rafal's spells, isn't it? He's a Skaven warlord this time, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, anybody in chat, does look at Sir affect battle standards, please? Maybe you're quicker to answer that than me trying to fumble through this rulebook trying to find it. But it must be under characters.
Let's just assume it is, because most of the chat says the lookout works for each hero.
Yeah, maybe you're right, mate. Maybe that's right, yeah. Okay, well, let's do a lookout. So on the 6, he doesn't get it, so 1, he's fine. So I'll just take another dude off in that case. Yeah, that's right, eh? Black dice. Okay, that's very sportsmanlike of you. Thanks, Rafal. So I'll put him back. Now the next Globadier, it's going to basically be on the same spot, so I'll put it there. Okay, now roll the scatter dice. That's a hit. So you hit 1, 2, 3, about 6 guys, mate. So roll 6 dice, and a 4+, they're hit.
Two 6s, 1 3, and 3 1s.
Wow. Okay, so I got one really lightly there. So only 1 guy. Cool. Okay. Now is that a panic test? That's 4 dudes. That's 20. That's 10. That's 5. So you need to kill 1 more guy to get a panic test. So that's okay. All right. Now we're going to do this warp fire thrower guy. Rafal?
Yeah, let's do the fire sword.
Okay, so I'm just going to put the template there just so that we know we're going to shoot, and he's going to probably shoot in this direction, I take it. Try to maximise all your hits.
Yeah.
I'm just going to roll the artillery dice.
Sorry,
I rolled a misfire. Sorry, Rafal, I rolled a misfire for you. Unless, do you have a dice there? Do you have the artillery dice?
No, I don't have the dice.
Okay, sorry. If you had the dice, I'll get you to roll for me. But as you don't have it, then I'm going to have to roll for you, mate. Sorry. So, unfortunately, that's a misfire. So I'll get you to roll a d6 to see what happens to him. As I just plug in the battery, because the battery is really low on the phone. So, just bear with me for a second. Yep, it's cool. It's hooked in. And you want to go downstairs, maybe? Yeah. Go downstairs with Mummy? What did you roll, mate?
6.
A 6. Okay, let's see what happens. 6 does not sound good. It's either 6 or the 1 it's going to be bad. 6. The warp fire thrower nozzle blocks and squirts boiling fuel over its crew. Work out the effect as if the crew had been hit by their own warp fire thrower. Okay, so maybe you might survive. So basically there's 2 guys, so roll 2 dice, a strength 5, toughness 3, so that's a 2 or more to wound, isn't it?
2 wounds. Yeah.
2 wounds?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're dead, mate, sorry. It's a -2 save, I don't think they even had a save. So unfortunately, that gamble has not paid off.
That is sad.
That's a bit sad. Yeah, I wanted to see that guy. I wanted to see that thing work.
Destroying your trolls, your goblins.
Yeah.
That was my sneaky plan.
Yeah, unfortunately that didn't work. But I knew that thing was very volatile. It's kind of a very expensive piece to take. But if it works really well. But if not, it's going to be a bit of a waste. But anyhow, we tried it. So.
Still fun though. Okay, so magic now?
Yeah, because that's all you're shooting, isn't it? That's it. Yeah, okay, so magic. You roll away, mate.
4.
Poopy. That's not being king. Downstairs? Okay, 4. Okay, there's your cards there, mate. You got it?
Very nice. Very nice.
I haven't been reshuffling the cards back into the deck, but I don't know, it doesn't really matter now. You should do that in 5th edition. I was thinking about 4th edition. Okay, so this is your magic phase. So you're ready to roll whenever you're ready.
I'd like to cast the Vermintide.
Vermintide, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure because there's like the template.
Yeah, that has the template, isn't it? So Vermintide. Skaven sorcerer summons this heaving, squeaking horde of vermin which surges forward, consuming everything in its path. Yeah, use the Vermintide template to represent the horde. The horde begins next to the sorcerer and moves 3 to 6 inches in a straight line. Okay, so let me get the template. Vermintide, here we go. There'll be one template that can represent, it's like a whole horde of rats. Okay, so I'll put it in front of him. And then it moves 3 to 6 inches in a straight line. Any model passed over this Vermintide suffers a strength 3 hit with a -1 armor save. Okay, so it costs 2 power.
Yeah, I have 2 power.
You got a power? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's see. Am I going to dispel it? Probably a good idea. So. Yeah, I'll try to dispel it. That's going to be on a 6. 2, that fails. So, yep, goes through. Okay, so you roll 3d6, mate, see how far it goes.
Seven inches.
7 inches, okay. So it's going to go to here, so it's going to hit the first 3 guys in the front of this unit here. So they suffer strength 3 hit. So roll 3 dice, please, and on a 4 or more.
4, 6.
Okay, so 3 guys are dead. Now, Leo, you want to go downstairs, please? Go downstairs.
It was to what or is it to hit?
Sorry, what's that?
I rolled 4, 4, and 6.
Yeah, so 3 guys dead.
Okay.
Yep, that's good. Okay, so that's a remain in play spell, I think. Leo, please don't touch it. Okay, you want to go downstairs, please? Have some breakfast. You watch YouTube? Okay, go on then. Sorry, Rafal, just give me 2 seconds. I'll take my son downstairs.
Okay, no problem.
The Snotling King is downstairs. Right, so...
okay, so I'd like to cast another spell.
Mm-hmm.
And and I'd like to cast it so your standard bearer and your general won't get hit. And also I'm using the total power.
Okay, so total power... Oh yeah, total power, you've got total power, very good. And you're using, sorry, which one? Which spell? Poison Wind?
The poison wind.
Ooh, okay, so Poison Wind. That looks terrible. Okay, so this is... beneath the template. Okay, let me get the template. Poison Wind.
Yeah, this is the one when I roll 5 and 6 and they get D6 what?
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds nasty. That's right, this is this one we had before. You cast it before, didn't you? Okay, so, alright, so I'm going to put it over the top of my Warlord, Battle Standard Bearer. It's basically going to hit 9 guys. So that's going to be seven regular goblins, and then one for the battle standard, one for the warlord, please.
So for the regular ones, 2 got hit.
Okay.
For the standard mirror,
Yep.
1, so didn't get hit, and for the general, 3, so he's also saved.
Wow, amazing! They did it again. Absolutely awesome. Thanks, Raphael. That's really good. So 2 guys dead. Okay. Beautiful work. Thank you. Right. So is that all the spells you're casting anymore?
Yeah, all the space I have.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. So I take it you're retaining one of your cards. I'm going to look. They're both power cards, mate. I'll just put one in your. I'll retain one of those for you. I'm going to just check what I've got here.
So I don't have any cards saved.
I don't have any cards saved. Okay, right. You used all of those. Sorry. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'll just keep one in reserve here for myself. Now that is my turn 3. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's get this underway. Right. So now we're going to do animosity first. So this unit here. 1, brilliant. The other unit with my warlord, 4 is okay. The archers, 5 is okay. Now stupidity, rolling on 7 for my warlord. Oh, they passed. It's a 6. Thank goodness for that. That's all the dice rolls I need to make. Now the animosity roll is a 4. That's a squabble, so they're not doing anything. They're going to just sit there and vegetate. Now the fanatics. Let's roll for those. Very important. Hopefully it will not hit my giant. This one here. Oh no, it's going back but 3 inches. So just try to line that up as accurately as I can. Oh man, it's come so close to my giant. It's honestly, it just felt like half an inch short of hitting him. So I was quite lucky there. So this one up here, that's going that direction. So away from you, and that's going 7 inches. So he's going right up here. And then the last one. Oh, terrible. Okay, so 8. He is going to hit the woods and be killed when we get into hand-to-hand combat. But that's helped you immensely. It's actually put me in a really bad situation here with my giant. So, declaring charges. I can't do anything with them. They can't move. They have got this Vermintide template on them. Now, Vermintide, does that stay in play?
I don't know because I don't have the card.
Sorry, yeah, Vermintide. Here we go. Yeah, it remains in play. So it remains in play. The Vermintide moves 3d6s in a straight line at the start of each Skaven magic phase. And I forgot to roll for my Ed Banger's chart again. So I'll do that for last turn when you did your turn before. So I need to roll. Okay, he failed. And the other guy, he's passed. So the guy who failed, 5. I think it's on 2d6 actually, not 1d6. Let's check here. Rolled 5. So he discards 1 randomly selected wins a magic card. So the one I put in reserve, I'm putting back into the discard pile. And that was all. Okay. Right. Now, yeah. So I'm not going to charge anything. I'm just going to shoot with those bowmen. Now the trolls can move. Do I want to charge with them? Because they've got a range of 12. Probably good for me to do that, I think. So I'm going to attempt to charge your Globadiers with my trolls. So that's the only charge I'm going to try to pull off in this turn. So here we go. Moving charges.
Can I?
You can of course absolutely. You can opt to flee. Yeah. So you want to roll?
I'll do so.
Actually, I think they have to evade. They have to evade. Like the rules in this for the Globadiers, they have to get behind your unit. So I don't think you need to even roll for fleeing, to be honest. I think they just move behind your unit. I'm just going to check that, but I'm pretty sure they have to make some kind of evasion tactic where they just move behind your unit and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works, mate. So it's better for you that way because that way you don't have to roll for fleeing. So maybe okay. So prepaid Adam says while the magic level difference is only 1+, despite how many levels a caster is above the dispeller. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, there you go. Okay, I've been doing that wrong. All right, so we need to check that later. Too many rules. Okay, I'm just trying to find these Globadier rules here. Globadiers. Okay, so when Globadiers are charged, they must evade, usually moving around the side of the Skaven regiment for protection. A skirmishing unit of Globadiers forms a completely separate regiment and follows the normal rules for skirmishes. Yeah, so they have to evade, and they have to evade to the sides of your unit. So I'm just going to put them to the sides there, and then move my trolls up. They were there, so I'm going to just move them 8 inches to there. Okay, and that's all the movement. So now we're going to shooting. So that front rank of 10 archers, I'm assuming they can still shoot because that Vermintide template. 10 archers with that template on them.
Could you repeat?
You've got that Vermintide template on my archers there. Do you think they can still shoot?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot at your... yeah, I'm going to shoot at the slave unit again. 2, 3, 4,
okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 4s to hit, isn't it? 1, 2. That was a terrible roll. I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4 1s and 1, 2, and 2 3s. That was really bad. So only 3 hits, so 4s to wound. No wounds, absolutely useless. So...
well, we have goblin archers.
Yeah, exactly, I know, yeah. That's true. Okay, that was my shooting. No hand-to-hand. So we'll just go straight to magic, mate. So roll 2d6 for magic. 7. I'm going to do my WAR tests now, just after I do these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so for this one here, 4, he's okay. The other one, 5, he's okay. So I did those tests. These are your cards.
Okay, thanks.
And I'm going to attempt to cast... I think this comes off. Where's that spell that I had on the other unit? I don't even know where that's gone to now. Okay, I'm going to attempt to cast Hand of Gork on this unit here because I can't cast on that one because it's got that Gork's War Banner on it. So yeah, using 2 power, casting the Hand of Gork on this unit here to move it 18 inches. To transport.
And I'm gonna use 2 power to boost it.
Okay.
I guess. Do you have any other cards?
No, that's it. That's it. So you're dispelling on a 2+, I believe. Yeah.
Or maybe I'll use 1 power and I'll save 1 power.
Okay, you might as well. I think you're already dispelling on a. Well, I think one of the guys said it only boost it by 1, which is quite weird. So I'm just going to quickly check that because that seems. I thought you could boost it by a number of cards to reduce it to like at least 2+.
Okay. 6.
Okay, you've dispelled it anyway. That's fine. Okay. Alrighty. So put those in the discard pile. Did you want to retain any cards?
Yes, I'd like to retain the power.
Okay, what are these
1
cards?
power card. And when does the Vermintide move? Does it move in your magic phase?
In the start of your turn. In the start of your turn. At the start of your magic turn.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, right. So just reshuffle the cards, magic cards there. So this is your turn 3, I believe. And I think what we'll do today, mate, we'll just keep it 4 turns because you probably don't want to hang around here all night. And I think we should just finish up on 4th turn if that's okay.
Okay.
So this is your start of your 3rd turn. So are you going to charge anything?
Yes. I think. Well, actually, if I charge, I'm gonna go on the Vermintide or something. I don't think I need it. There's also a lot of fun tricks here and there.
Vermintide?
Yeah, so I guess I'll stay and I'll bombard the shit out of you. So.
Did you want to charge the slaves into my trolls?
No.
Okay.
I think I'll use spell on them.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Do you not do any regular movement at all? Like the Globadiers, for example?
Yeah, the Goblins can go closer to the trolls. They'll be throwing to the trolls.
Okay. Okay, so I'll just move up the front here so they're within range. And then, they can throw easy into the trolls, so you can maximise hitting 2 of each one. So I'll just do this one first. So I'll put it over both of those and then roll a scatter.
Okay.
That's going this way, and just roll 1d6 please, for a d3 roll.
So 2 inches.
2 inches, so to the centre. That hits nothing. Okay, so the next one, again on the same thing, I'll roll a scatter. And that's going to go, again, deviating away, so please roll again, mate.
Also 2 inches.
Okay, and I'm lucky because it doesn't hit anything either. Okay, so they did nothing.
Okay, and I'll try to shoot with Jezile.
Yep.
4, so they hit. They are giant, of course.
Okay, so strength 5 against toughness 6, so 5 or more.
2, so nothing.
Wow, lucky. Okay.
And I think that's all.
Okay, mate. So.
And I'll cast some spells.
Okay, so. Alright, so roll away.
7 cards.
7 cards, okay. Quick shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm trying not to look at your cards. Very difficult. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Dave says the base of the spell is 4+, then plus -1 if the casting wizard is higher or lower level. +1, -1 for each power used to boost the spell. Ah, I see. Okay, so I'm lower than you, so I'm dispelling on a 5+, but then and then you're casting on and you can dispel on a 3+, and you can just continue to boost that with power cards. Okay, I got that bit wrong. Sorry.
Okay, I'll drop the poison wind again.
Okay, poison wind. Yep. On the trolls. Okay, so poison wind on the trolls. You can hit all 3. So that I want to try to dispel that, obviously. So what are my cards? If I do have a dispel, yes, I do have a dispel, and I'm going to reinforce it by 2. So normally on 5s, 4, now I'm down to 3. Are you going to reinforce it? Now, what does it do again? Now, poison wind. So, roll a d6 for each middle lies under the template. So please roll 3 dice.
Nothing.
No 5s or 6s. Okay, so I'm very lucky there because I should have really dispelled that, but it got through. Okay.
Okay, and let's move the Vermintide.
Oh yes, move the Vermintide, yes. Damn, I should have dispelled that thing too.
7 inches.
7 inches. Wow, it's going to hit a lot of guys this time. Because it was over these 3 guys to start off with. Then we move it to 7 inches. So it's going to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's going to come out the back here. So 12 guys, and 2 of those will be my general and my standard. So there'll be 10 regular guys and 1 each for the warlord and standard.
Okay. What should I roll?
So 10 guys, so you need to roll, it's a strength 3, so toughness 3, so 4 or more on 10 dice.
5 hits.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so 5 hits. I think that's automatically dead. I don't think they can actually save anything from that. That's the Vermintide. So -1 armor save. So yeah, they don't get the save. So that was 5, wasn't it? Okay, so I don't know exactly which ones are which. But let's take it out of this unit here. Okay, and then 1 for my general. He's got a toughness of 4. So 5 or more.
Nothing.
Okay, battle standard. 5 or more. 5?
5, yeah.
Okay, so he's got a -1 armor save. I don't think he's got any armor. So then
I think you can do the outlook.
Okay, look out, so
I mean, look out, sorry.
So 4, I just smashed that dice in my miniatures. That was really good, Josh. Okay, so you rolled a 4, so you got to look out, sir. So that causes a panic test on my unit. 5, so they're fine. Okay, so yeah, that was really effective. I think that spell's been the most deadliest of all that you've had so far.
Well, I guess everything should be deadly on goblins.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's so squishy. But and here I was thinking,
I'm sad that the poison wind didn't go on the trolls. Well.
Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, because that would really.
The guys in the chat says the trolls have extra natural dispel.
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't have. Anyway, then the spell was a flop.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's it for my.
That's it for the spells. Okay.
Oh, I didn't try to rally my giant level unit.
Sorry, what was that? Sorry, one more time.
I didn't try to rally the giant rat unit.
Ah, yes.
I
And
have a fleeing giant rat.
yes, just roll for that, and you got to roll for stupidity for your rat ogres too. Yeah,
But
6.
I'm not sure if they have the leadership of 6 masters.
So it's out of range of Thankor.
So they are
Rallied.
back in the play.
Okay. Okay, they're back in the fight. Okay, cool. Okay, so then it's my turn 4, yeah? So this will be the last turn. So, let's do animosity first. So, this unit over here, 1 again! My god! Okay, so the archer unit, 1! And the other unit, okay, let's roll another 1. Yep, 1 again. So 3 1s in a row there, mate. So 3 1s in a row. That was absolutely brilliant on my part. Now, we're just going to fail the stupidity just to get the quadruple here. So stupidity, yep, failed stupidity, brilliant. Rolled an 8 instead of a 7, so that's their failed. Okay, so we'll resolve what happens there first. So the trolls, let's see what they're going to do this turn.
Oh my god.
So 3, and I think that's just nothing. I don't. Let me just check. So, what a fine way to end the game. I'm just going to get the shamans their heads to explode in the magic phase, and they'll just top it off perfectly. Let's see, that was page 50. I will never forget that one now. So I rolled a 3. Move the unit directly forwards at half normal speed. So any enemy troops charged automatically. Okay, so it's not a bad one actually, that one. But they can only move 3. So 3 inches. Does it connect with something? Well, it's actually going to connect with your slave unit. So I'm going to.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're just going to get in there, and also one of your. Now your sensor bearers, the wind globe guys will have to retreat back, because I would be actually charging him. So. Yep, that's cool. Okay. So we're going to see some hand-to-hand combat, thank goodness. Now, the other guys.
Some action.
Now, if I roll a 6 for these guys, no, 2. I think that's. I think they're going to be shooting at somebody very close to them. Let me just check. So I think 2 is a bad one to roll for the animosity for these guys. 2. Oh no, squabble. Okay, it's 1 that's a really bad one. Okay, for this one here. 3, that's a squabble, and the last one, 5, that's a squabble too. Okay, so we're all squabbling. Alright. Now, the fanatic. This will be the big one here, Rafal, because if it goes into my giant, it probably kills him. Or he's going to go back towards someone else, I don't know. So he's going back 5 inches. He's decided to swirl around and make a detour. And he's going to go right there. Yeah. So that's okay. That sort of frees up my giant. I didn't declare to charge with him, so he's going to just make a regular movement in this phase. So I'm going to just move him regularly 5 to there. Yeah, because you're going to charge me in your turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All the other guys can't do anything, so there's no shooting. So
there's also the second fanatic, right?
No, that's it. The other one's died, and the other one. Oh, sorry. There is a second one. Sorry, thanks for reminding me. Yep, this one here. That's actually going back. That's brilliant. So that's going to go this way. 6 inches. It's going to go right into your slave unit, mate. That's brilliant. So come out the other side. So we'll roll.
I rolled a double. I think they die on the double.
Yes, you're right. I rolled a double, and it was double 3. So you're right. They're dead. So that oh god. Okay. So yeah. Thanks for reminding me of that. I forgot about that actually. So that's good. That's good for you. So that they don't get any hits in that unit. Now, is that it? I think we're right to go for magic. Oh no, hand-to-hand combat, sorry. Hand-to-hand combat, what I'm talking about. Hand to hand, the trolls. They're charged. We're finally going to see some hand to hand, and hopefully we can play another turn if I have time to get some more hand to hand in. Because we've been waiting so long. So we've got weapon skill 3. Your weapon skill is what, mate?
2, I guess.
Okay, so 3s to hit. Okay, so that's 4 hits, and then it's going to be their strength 5, and I think your toughness 3, so that's 2 to wound. Wow, that's a terrible roll. So it's 2 dead. Okay, your attack's back. Minus the 2 that I just killed, so that's 2 guys now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hit you on 4+, so both hit.
Okay.
And no wound.
Okay. Right, so combat res. You have. Do you have a standard that you know? I take it you have a standard, yeah? So 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got a combat res of 4 against my 2. So I lose by 2. So 7, 6, 5. We're going to roll a 5 or less. I rolled 4, so they're still in the fight. So good work, trolls. And that's that. So I think we're on to magic, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to replace these guys with these guys here. Okay, let's do it. That's a 5. I think these are from the last turn. I can't remember what's going on now. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these are your 2 cards.
Okay.
Dave said, did they take a fear check? Oh, they didn't take a fear check. Yes. I'm sorry about that. I missed it. So, sorry, your slaves had to take a fear check, mate, but on the leadership of Thankful, so he's got leadership 10, so just roll 2 dice. That would have been really important, actually. I forgot about that.
8.
Yeah, they're fine. That's cool. Alright, so I'm going to cast Hand of Gork. And I'm going to cast it on my unit over here. Would you like to dispel it?
Do I have a 10 card?
Yes. It's a power
Can you show
card.
me that card? Because I'm not sure. Was it a dispel? No, it's a power. I don't have dispel, so no.
Oh, I can do it. Wow, amazing. Okay, so let's do this then. Is this the first spell that actually no, this is the second spell I got off, I think. So I can move it up to 18 inches, and I'm going to count as charging if I can attack something. So I'm going to move them probably to your flank here. So they'll count as charging in the following phase. This guy would actually run back here. So yes, we'll do that. And the Gork's War Banner gives them +1 to their strength when that charges and in combat. So that's quite good actually. It's quite a nice little combo there. So that's the only spell I'm casting, mate. So that's the end. I'm going to retain 1.
Okay, I'll retain 1 power.
1 power, okay. Cool. So this is your turn 4, my friend. Oh, did I make my war checks? Damn, I keep forgetting it. Sorry. So this guy here, he's okay. The other guy, He's okay. So, sorry, yep, that's fine. So, off you go, mate. Would you like to charge my giant with your rat ogres now?
Yes.
Okay, just make a stupidity test for them first. Okay. Okay. Well, if you roll a d6, if you roll 1 to 3, they can move.
I roll for what they do.
4.
5, so they stay in place.
So you rolled a 5, was it? Sorry.
Yeah, for that action. So stupid.
So the unit stands around in a confused and ineffective manner. So they can't do anything for the remainder of the turn while the stupid creatures stare about. So they just lie down and have a bit of a rest. The pack masters will be going crazy now. Okay.
So I'd like to charge with the giant rats.
Yes. Yeah. Good idea.
On your archers.
Yep. Okay. And
I don't think you can stand and shoot because
No, I
they
can't.
are too close.
yeah, you're too close. That's fine. Yep. Cool. Yeah. Does
And
Thankful want to
also,
get in
I'd
there?
like to charge with Thankful and Bone Reaper
Yep.
into the same unit of archers.
Sure. Yep. Okay. So they're going to be so easy peasy. Nice one to get to see Thankful in there. Yeah. Finally. He's going to cause some absolute carnage, this guy. Now, would you like to move this unit here, the other giant rat unit that rallied?
Yeah. They can move forward.
Okay, so move them, we'll just move them, well, they're outside of my marching range, so we can move them, they can move 6, we'll move them 10, yeah? Move them 10. Okay. What? Yeah.
The Jankmaster says the Trog is a Packmaster.
Yeah, he's a pack master. Yeah, that's right.
So I
Oh, don't
need
roll for
to
stupidity.
test
Right.
stupidity.
Sorry. Okay, right. Okay, sorry. Okay, so we'll charge with them.
Yeah, let's move them with the charge into the giant.
Yeah, thank you, Jankmaster, for being the second in command to remind us what the hell what we're doing here, because, yeah, that's a good point, actually. They don't suffer stupidity if they do have a packmaster. Right, okay, gotcha. Right. Now.
Okay.
So that's done, they're charged there, he's charged them. That's it.
And if
So shooting.
okay, so let's start shooting.
Yep.
I'd like to shoot your jazz eyes into the lonely shaman,
Mm-hmm.
the one on the right. If I'm correct, I have to roll 6.
I think so.
So no,
5, I think. 6 put. Yeah. Okay.
nothing's there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping there would be sniping in those shamans, though, but
Yeah.
not with these rolls. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's
Throt to attack.
they have 2 attacks each, and 3 of them are fighting, right? They have a weapon skill of 4.
Okay. Against my weapon skill, which is very low, I think it's only a 3 or something, I think. Let's check our giants here. Yeah, weapon skill 3.
Okay, so increase.
Yep.
4 hit, and strength for 5.
A toughness 6, so 5 to
So
wound.
on 5s.
Yep.
1 wound.
1 wound, okay. I shall use the white dice, the special dice here. 1 wound. Gotcha. Okay, and then Throt. So Throt gets to attack as well, yeah?
Yeah, and now your giant can do funny things, right?
I think your Throt can attack too, though. Throt the Unclean. Your character, he can attack too.
Excuse me?
You know, Throt, he can attack too.
But he's a crank.
Yeah, but I think they can attack as well. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Then, like the squeak herders for goblins, they've got like the herders behind them, and they're sort of like poking through their prodding sticks, and they can attack in the combat. So Throt would be the same. All the pack masters can do the same.
Okay, so Trot the Unclean, he got 4 attacks with weapon skill of 5, so on 3 plus.
Yep.
All hit.
Nice.
And he got 5 strength.
Wow.
But he's got that
Toughness
special
6.
weapon.
Yeah. He's got the dwarf gouger.
1 wound equals 2 wounds. Yeah. So first 2 wounds. 3 hit.
Ooh. 3 wounds.
Double 6 and 5. Yeah.
So he's dead. You killed him. Wow. Very good.
Yeah. Great.
Amazing. Very good, Rafal. Throt's like the new champion, like the new kid on the block here. He's taking names already. Wow. So the Jankmaster must be very happy to see that. The giant going down in one swoop there with the Throt the Unclean. So he's lucky to have that weapon there. It's good.
Yeah, like 1 wound equals 2 wounds was the best weapon for my Orc and Goblin army. I used to use the Grom.
Yes.
The Punch of the Misty Mountain. Yeah.
Yep.
He was amazing.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
So let's move to other fights. I guess the one with the giant rats.
Okay. Yep.
And the tank wall.
Yep. Go for it, mate.
3 rolls for the giant rats. And I believe they hit 1 because I rolled 5 and giant rats have weapon skill of 2. Yeah, so just like goblins. And 1 wound.
You want to attack with Thankful now?
I think we should do the falling giant template.
Oh, yes. You're right. We've missed out on that one. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Okay, so he was there. So how does this work again? Let's go check. Giants. It's in the battle book, not in the rule book. Giants. Now, fall over. It says, when it's beaten in hand-to-hand combat fighting, at the start of a movement, if it's fleeing, when it crosses an obstacle, if the giant wishes to jump up and down. So does it still fall over when it dies? I guess so, I suppose so. If it's beaten in hand-to-hand fighting, I suppose, yeah. Okay, so test. Roll the scatter dice. The arrow shows which way the giant falls. Place the falling template with its feet at the model's base and its head at the direction of the fall. Okay, so scatter dice. Okay, so it falls back away from me anyway. If it falls back away, it doesn't actually hit you. So that's fine, Rafal.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding me, though. Okay, what's next, mate? So, Thankful?
Okay, so Thankful and Bone Reaper.
Yeah.
Let me... Yeah, okay, so let's start with Bone Reaper. Because he's crazy good. You got 3 attacks. 5 weapon skill, so 1 freeze. All hit. Strength 5 on tools. 2 wound.
2 wounds, okay.
And the Grace here, Thankful. I think he got the weapon that gives him +1 strength.
He's got, yeah, Storm Demon, +1 strength, and my cast spell, D6, strength 5 hits. Wow, we forgot about that. He's got a special spell in his two-handed weapon there. We forgot about that. Never mind. So,
okay, so he got 4 attacks, a weapon skill of 6. So he's also very good. All hit.
Yep.
And only 2 wound.
Okay, 2 wounds. Okay. Racking up the wounds there. So nothing can attack back, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so nothing can attack back. So I'll take my test at -5. So I need to roll Snake Eyes because my leadership of my general is 7.
You can attack the giant rats.
Oh, yeah, I can attack the giant rats. Okay. So 2 dice against the giant rats. So they're weapon skill 2 against your 2, I believe. So 2 5s, it's 2 hits. Strength 3, toughness 3, I believe. So it's 4s to wound. Yeah, 2 wounds. So I did kill 2 rats. Okay, so that evens it up to -3 to my leadership. So roll for what's that? So 5s I need, isn't it? 4, 5, 6. So that's a fail. So I've got my battle standard. So he's going to re-roll that. 6, 7, 8. So no, they're going to run away. Would you like to pursue with any of your units?
Yeah, 6 inches.
Okay, so they come out here. Yeah, it's so they will just move in, crash into this unit here, and they will move here to crash into this unit here. Okay. Good. All right. Now. Now there's other combat. Because of that Hand of Gork, I get to attack first. That counts as charging. This one here.
Okay. Okay.
Plus I get a +1 to my strength because of Gork's War Banner. So plus at the first round of fighting. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys can attack. There are no champions or anything like that, so it's just standard goblins against your slaves. You've got weapon skill 2 against 2, so it's 4s to hit. That's 3 wounds. And there's now +1 strength, so now there's strength 4 against toughness 3, so 3 to wound. 3 wounds. And I don't think they have a save, so it's 3 wounds. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Okay. Then it goes down to initiative between my trolls. My trolls are initiative 1, I think. So your guys will go much. Your guys are like initiative 5, I think. I'd say your guys.
Yeah, initiative 4.
Yeah, so you guys go first.
So that's like 5 guys then?
So you can attack 4 against my goblin unit, and then you can attack 4 against my troll unit.
Okay, so 4 against trolls first.
Yep.
3 hit. And 1 wound.
Okay. Are they armed with
and you got
spears?
the regeneration save.
Yeah, I'll
and
yeah.
maybe standard save? I don't remember if the trolls in this...
They don't have a standard save. Yeah, no standard save.
And
Yeah, so
4 into
the goblin unit.
the goblins. 2 hit. And 1 wound.
Okay. Do they have a save modifier for those hits? Probably not. So I get a 6 save. Now it fails anyway. So one dead. Okay. Now, do you have spears with your unit of slaves?
No, I don't think there are any upgrades.
Okay.
No.
Alright, so I'll just get to reroll for my regeneration. Yep, that regenerates roll of 5, so they're good. So, I've taken 1 wound, you've taken 3, and I will use my goblin unit as my point of doing the combat results. So it's 3 plus the standards 4, 5, 6, 7 for the rank bonus against your standard 1 and 3 ranks, that's 4. Plus a casualty, that's 5.
I don't think I get ranks because you charge me from the flank.
I did, that's true, yes, you're right. So you've got 2 against my 7. So you
yeah, and I think the trolls didn't attack, right?
Oh, the trolls didn't attack, yes, you're right, sorry, yep. I'm forgetting everything now, so thanks for reminding me, mate. So that's 6 dice, it's going to be hitting on 4s, I believe. So that's 1, 2, 3 hits. 2's to wound. Yeah, 3 wounds, so another 3 dead. Poor old slaves. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 against your 1, 2, so you're -8. -8, mate.
Okay.
You're still within Thankel's range, so...
Double 1.
Double 1, wow, that's awesome. Okay, so you're in the fight, that's brilliant. What a roll. That's amazing, mate. Okay. So,
have you counted the flank attack?
yeah, I get plus... Is it +1, isn't it? Sorry. Yeah, so... that would have taken effect too. So I don't think you could actually pass that roll.
Yeah, no way.
Okay, so I'm going to pursue with the goblins, and no, I'll pursue with the trolls, and I'll pursue both of them. I'll pursue with both of them. So.
Okay.
2. Okay, so goblins, they rolled 10 already, and the trolls rolled 8. Okay, so unfortunately they all got run down, including the plague, what's her name, Globadiers. So that was a sad end to the slaves. And they move 2, and they move 8. Sorry for putting my back towards the camera, guys. So that's the end of that. It's your magic phase, mate.
Oh, yeah, magic. 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's going to be very, very... Okay, so I'm going to cast Morg Sabers on this unit here. So basically it allows them to stop any spells affecting the unit at all. So actually I might put on this unit here actually. I'll put on that unit there. Would you like to dispel it at all?
Wait, what?
The Mork Sabers. It's a 1 power. It basically it stops magic being cast on that goblin unit over here.
So wasn't that my turn?
Oh, it's your turn. Sorry, yeah, it's your turn. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
What am I thinking? What am I thinking about? Okay, I've totally lost the plot, guys. So don't worry about me. It's lack of sleep and.
I'd like to cast the Vermintide again.
Okay. Oh, Vermintide again. Okay, yeah.
Jankmaster's idea. I have 2 power to cast it, and let's go for it.
Okay. Is the Vermintide the one already in play? Or is that something else?
Yeah, it's already in play, but I think I can cast it again.
Okay, yeah, you're going to cast it again? Okay.
It will cancel out the one in the game, right?
Yep, okay, mate, so you're going to cast that. Is it with total power or just with regular power?
Regular power.
Okay, so I'm going to try to dispel it. And I'll try to boost it. I'll boost it by 1. You're going to reinforce it?
Nope.
Okay, so I'll dispel it on a 4+. No, goes through. Okay, so you roll your dice, mate.
Okay, 3d6.
3d6, that's it.
So it goes 9 inches.
9 inches, okay. So from Thankwell's base, 9 inches. Wow, it covers this unit too, so nice work. So it's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 guys. So 3 from the bowmen. So just roll for the bowmen first. So just roll 3 for them.
So how many regular guys?
So we've got 2 units that are hit. So if you just roll 3 dice for the bowmen first.
Okay, 3 dice for the bowmen.
Yeah.
1, 5, 6.
So 2 hits.
So 2 bowmen.
So they don't get a save. So 2 dead. Okay. Then we've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 6 regular guys and 1 for the warlord.
Okay, 6 regular guys. 1 dead.
Okay, yep.
And for the 0, 6.
Oh wow, okay, hit him. Okay. Now,
Look out it.
I've got nothing to save me, so does it kill you instantly, or is it just 1 hit, isn't it? Vermintide.
I think it's like 1 hit.
Yeah.
But you can look out, sir.
I can look at... Oh, can I? Oh, it's a template weapon, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose that's probably right. Okay, so do a lookout, sir, for him. That's a 3, so that's fine. So it just takes another dude out. Okay. Cool. That's a really good spell, that one. Okay, so that's it then, eh? Any more spells at all?
Nope. That's all.
Okay, now you want to retain that. You want to keep retaining that power card. You've got a power card in your, and you've retained a power card there too. Okay, so
Okay.
Okay, let's play one more turn. So we'll play 5 turns, yeah? Might as well. Are you okay with that, Rafal?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, might as well, mate. It's now 10:30. I was planning to finish this game quite early, but it didn't work out that way. But that's okay. So yeah, we're going to turn 5. One more turn. So we started the Walking Goblin turn, and I forgot to roll for this bloody Edbanger's chart again for these guys. So I roll for this guy for the last turn. So 3, it's okay. I just need to roll 2 or more. Yeah, that's fine. So they're okay. So they'll just roll for no animosity this time because I've got one unit that's running away. So we'll roll for them to see if I can rally them. That's a 4, so they do actually rally. So that's quite good. I'm happy about that. So they just turn around in place and can do nothing else. Hopefully something rather nasty. No, he's moving this way and 8 inches, which is going to end up into that forest and he'll die. So that's the end of him. So you're lucky there, Rafal, he doesn't hit your Rafal unit. Let's see. Then for charges, well, I'm going to charge my trolls into your Giselle team. Would you like to? They can stand and shoot, but I think it's more than half range, so I don't think they can. Did you want to just take the charge there, Rafal, with your Giselle team? Oh, hang on. I've got to roll stupidity.
No, these are the Skaven, they run away.
I've got to roll stupidity, mate. Now I've got to roll 4 or under for them. So I rolled a 6. I rolled a 6 for the stupidity. 5, I think, means that they move 3 inches anyway, and they're going to charge your unit. So just check that. No, it means they stand around confused. So that's good for you. That means you can shoot them next turn. So the trolls do nothing. Sorry about that. I got that wrong. So that's fine. The other goblin unit is going to stay where it is. And that's it. That's all the movement I'm going to do. So
okay.
There's no shooting for me. There is hand-to-hand only. So your guys will go first. So you'll have 2 rats and the Packmaster that can attack, Thankful and Bone Ripper. Now, do you want to issue a challenge?
Can I issue a challenge with my...
Yes, please.
Well?
Yes, please. That'd be great. So here we go. Thankful versus the Goblin Warlord. What's his name? I did have a name for him.
I have a great name for him.
What's that, sorry?
I've got a great name for your leader.
What's that?
Dead Goblin.
Yeah, he's going to be dead in a second, but I called him Gargler Snack Eater. That was his name.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have time to do all the names and that kind of thing. But that's okay. Alright, cool. So, he's in a challenge, so let's get to it. I believe you're going first.
Challenge. I think I have a higher initiative.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Yeah.
7 for attacks.
Yeah, we're never going to beat 7.
Weapon skill of 6. So I guess 3+.
So we're going to do weapon skill. Okay, he's got weapon skill 5, so 3+, yep.
All 4 hits.
Okay.
And strength 5. Because I got that 1+, one from the weapon magic weapon. And what's your toughness? 4?
Toughness 4, yeah.
So only 1 wound.
Amazing. Alright. That's good, thank you.
Oh, that's not good.
He's not a dead goblin after all. Okay, so Night Goblin. So I'll be hitting you on weapon skill 5, your weapon skill 7, is that right?
Yeah, 5. I've got 7. No, so the weapon skill is 6.
6, so still 4s to hit. 4 dice. He's got this crappy Languisher sword. It's absolute rubbish. It's only one. It's a -1 initiative per wound. Well, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference in this game. So he's got 4 attacks coming right at you, back at your Thankful. So take this. So 2 hits. Now strength of 4, toughness.
4 toughness.
Okay, so 4's to wound. Take this, Thankful. 2 wounds.
Okay,
Now,
I'll take it.
okay. You got no choice. So 2 wounds. Yeah. Get that into ya. Okay, so now next is the Bone Ripper.
Okay, so Bone Ripper. 3 attacks from freeze.
Yep.
2.
So you just broke up there, Rafal. I'm sorry, you just broke up there. Can you please say that again?
So the Bone Ripper didn't hit anything.
Oh, wow.
He hit twice, but then I rolled 2 ones, so...
Whoa! Oh, okay, brilliant. Okay. So you
I think I have like 2 giant rats.
Yeah, you got 2 giant rats in base contact with my battle standard. Would you like to attack the battle standard? Probably good idea. Yeah. Okay.
The giant rats have initiative of 3. So
he's got
your standard might attack.
Also 3. So it's a dice off. So let's roll the dice to see who attacks first.
Okay.
4.
1.
Okay, so I attack first. So he's got 2 attacks. Weapon skill 5 against your weapon skill 3. I think it's going to be weapon skill 2. So 3 is to hit. 2 hits. Take this, rats. And then he's got a strength of 4. And toughness of your 3, I believe. Are they toughness 3 or toughness 2, those things?
Toughness 3.
Okay, so 1 wound. So 1 dead. Now you get to attack back with one rat and one of the and the Packmaster can attack too.
So he hits.
Yep.
And 2 from no wounds.
Mm-hmm. Your Packmaster too?
Oh, the Packmaster.
Yeah.
1, so no hit.
Okay. Okay, so that's it, isn't it? Is that it? That's it. So you have caused 1 wound. There's no ranks, no standard, so it's 1. Yeah. I've got 2 wounds plus a standard plus the battle standard, so I'm on 4. So you take a test at -3, mate, for Thankful and for the rats.
Okay.
Now.
First the rats.
Yep.
They will test on Thankful's leadership of 7.
Okay.
So 7 - 3 on 4.
Oh, you use Thankful's leadership.
So they go run away.
But you used Thankful's leadership though.
Yeah. Thankful has leadership of 7.
Oh really? Oh wow!
Like
okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's more than like the Gracie.
Ah.
And Thankful, yeah, he runs away too.
Whoa! Okay, we're pursuing. Okay.
Okay.
So this is my roll for the pursue roll. Oh, double 1! Would you believe it? That's bullshit.
Okay, roll for the rats.
Bloody hell. Yep.
And for the Thankful and Bone Ripper, 8.
Wow. Okay, well you got away with that one, mate. I think he just fell over his shoelaces or something. I think that'd be the only only reason why he did that. So he rolled 8. So Bone Ripper, Thankful here. So how much for the rats again? Sorry.
11.
11. Wow. Okay, they're really moving. Okay. Oh, this one's dead, isn't it? Unbelievable. So, thank you, Snack Eater. That was brilliant work. Good stuff. So he moves up 2 there. Ah, well, it's not all goblins if you can't laugh at it, eh?
Yeah.
So that's that. So it's my turn, isn't it? Yeah, so my magic phase. 3. Okay, so this will be very fizzed out magic phase. So 1, 2, 3. Only got 1 card this time. So hopefully it's a good card for you, mate. 2 power plus a dispel.
Nice.
Okay, so this shaman over here, he's going to attempt to cast Brain Burster. Now, Brain Burster has a range of 24 inches. It's a 2 power spell. A violent ball of energy erupts from the shaman's sloping forehead and rockets across the battlefield in a straight line. The first model the bolt touches within its 24-inch range must roll equal or under its toughness on d6. If the target is a rider of a large monster, chariot with crew or war machine, then dice as you would with shooting to see where the Brain Burster hits. If the roll has failed, the target explodes with green energy and the victim is killed outright. No armor saves are allowed against the Brain Burster. But before I get carried away, roll for my headbangers. Yes, he passed. This guy, he failed. 5, he loses a random wins a power card, so I'm going to lose one of these. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle these up in front of the screen. Rafal, so you tell me which card do I have to discard for one of my shamans? Is it the middle one? Is it the one on the right? My right, my left.
Middle one.
Middle one's a power card, so that means I cannot cast that spell now. That will affect that. So then that's the end of my spell casting for this round. Yes, that's the end of this. Yeah, that's the end of this one. Okay. So it's now your last turn. Turn 5 for you, my friend. So off you go.
One question though.
Yeah.
The days and the Jankmaster says if you got the most war banner on the unit and the tank was fighting with that unit.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
Shouldn't that kill the tank wall?
It kills him. It kills him. Yes, you're right. Sorry, I totally forgot about this. So yeah, in addition, any wizard model who touches the unit is killed instantly. No armor saves allowed. This applies to Orc and Goblin shamans too. So yes, I've just killed him. Okay, so I totally forgot about that. So Jankmaster, thank you for being so honest about it. You could have just not mentioned it at all. Being the second command of the Skaven today, but thank you very much for your honesty. I totally forgot about that, which is very, very normal for me. It's quite characteristic of my forgetfulness. So, and that's just dealing with 5 magic items. God, if I had 10 magic items, I'd be just totally lost. All right. Okay, so that changes a lot. Okay, so that's the end of my magic phase. That's the end of that. So then it's your turn, mate. Your turn 5. Tell me what you want to do.
I don't think I can do anything like.
Well, you can rally.
Yeah, I could rally, but all my turn would be.
Yeah, that's right. Just reforming and
no fighting.
No fighting.
I'm not gonna score anything. Maybe I would kill someone with Jezzail team.
Yeah. You could try to shoot my trolls.
No,
or the other
I'm
shaman.
thinking actually about shooting into your unit of 9 goblins, the one with the standard leader and the general.
Yep. Okay. Sure.
If I kill one guy, can I panic them?
Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So half of 7 is 3.5. A quarter of that. Yeah, I think you need to kill 2. Is that right? 7 guys.
Do I need to kill 25% or?
Yeah, it's killing 25%. So I think you need at least two guys to die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Do you want to take a shot at the shaman?
So maybe chance I'll seem to troll.
Okay.
The last shot. Close range. 6 to hit.
Yep.
4 wound.
Yep. Now does D3 wounds, isn't it? Does D3 wounds that Giselle?
Yeah, D3 wounds. 1 wound.
1 wound. Okay. I'll just roll to see if it regenerates. No, so it takes a wound. Okay. I think that's it. So it's just magic phase.
Yeah, but I don't have the mage.
That's okay. I'm just going to see if my guys passed their VAR test. Yeah, they both passed. So I think we're just going to call it there, Rafal. So I hope you enjoyed this experience. Being thrown in the battle lines here. Was fun. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I think it was a bit rough at the start, but I think once someone has the magic card decks and they have the spells and they can manage that all themselves, I think it'll be much smoother. And the magic cards as well, like the magic item cards. So when we draw them, they just pick them out of their own set, so they can keep them in hand. Obviously, you were just thrown in here without even knowing what units they were or what they did, or never played Skaven before. So it was a bit rough at the beginning, but I think we sort of picked up towards the end. I forgot some things, of course, as I always do. But thanks to the guys on the stream for reminding us, especially Jankmaster. But I think you did really well, though, mate. It's only that Thankful charging that unit, and we just totally forgot about that banner. That would have changed it.
The banner too.
Yeah, so that would have changed everything.
Charged them.
Yeah, exactly. You would have said no, I don't want to charge, and made a leadership test to stop you from pursuing that other unit.
Yeah.
Throt the Unclean. I think he's your VIP for this game because he single-handedly killed the giant. That was a massive effort.
That was awesome action. I really enjoyed that.
And Thankful's spells were really good. He did a lot of damage with his spells.
I think we had very low scores on the magic phases. We know 3, 4, 5 cards. We didn't have this very big phases.
No, and honestly, I didn't actually reshuffle the cards. The power cards should be reshuffled each at the end of each magic phase. I wasn't doing that, so we could have had the total power card more often, but I just decided not to do it for this game. I don't think it really affected it that badly, but it probably would have been nice to have some extra special cards in there.
Okay.
But that's okay. It's another way of playing. I just forgot to do it at the beginning, and then I just thought, I'll forget. I'll just keep doing it as it is. But
is to get the Bluetooth ear thing. I don't know how to say it.
Like an
earpiece. Microphones you can hold near your face, because I really there's a problem with the microphone. Sometimes you talk not to the camera, not to the microphone.
Yeah.
And I think it's the problem for me.
That's good. Yeah. No, thanks for your feedback, mate. And
from time to time.
Yeah, it's definitely.
You have to be focused on where the microphone is when you talk.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Again, we're sort of in the testing stages, so I need all the feedback I can get. And it may just come down to just better equipment, obviously, to get the streams, running better. 1 for sound, and 2 for the stream delay, because there's a delay of 6 seconds, which is really annoying. And then finding a better way of communicating with the players remotely as well, like a different app, like you said, suggested Discord and that kind of thing. Maybe that's a good option later. And the camera angle, was the camera angle okay like that?
Yes, I think it's perfect.
Oh, that's good. Okay, well at least the camera angle's good then. And then just having the players with the magic cards, the Winds of Magic, the magic items, their spells. That's really important. That's really key. I think for going forward with doing this kind of thing. Yeah, because that's really.
We make like a faster game, I guess.
We make a much faster game, and then testing. And of course, today we found out we need to test everything before we go live because it took like an hour before we actually got started. So yeah, testing everything before the equipment. That's not Rob's fault. It's just that it was perfect before when he called me the few days before, but it just didn't work today. That's sadly. So yeah, so we need to just iron out a few little problems here and there, but I think it's coming together slowly. So, but yeah, thanks mate again. Thanks Rafal for joining me today. I'm really grateful that you could do it, mate. And it's good to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you too.
What time's it over there, mate? Out of interest.
It's 3:46 a.m.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm really sorry for you to stay up so late, mate.
No, that was really fun. Like, I didn't have like the Warhammer Fantasy Battle for a long time.
Oh, that's good. I'm really glad because I'm like Rob as well.
I'm really happy I could play.
That's nice, mate. I'm really happy. That's one of the ideas I had for the channel, to get people to play again because they haven't played for so long. So I'm really glad you enjoyed it, mate.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, dude. So let's leave it here. We're going to end the stream, and thanks very much for everybody who's joined and commented. I can see Dave's there, Dave Lister, and of course the Jankmaster's there. We've got Ramon there as well. So thank you very much, guys, for joining us. And I'm going to edit this stream, so we're going to cut out the first hour or something that's just people not doing anything at the beginning. So
one more thing.
Yeah.
Someone at the beginning of the battle was asking if we do like our tactical report on the deployment and our thoughts and battle plans.
Oh, to leave it in there.
Do you want to do that?
Like now?
Yeah, it could be now, or we could talk it and add it to the stream later.
Oh, we can do it now. That's fine. We can do it now. That's okay.
Because I didn't know actually what to do, but the Jankmaster told me like how to use this units.
Yep.
And the slave unit, like actually the slaves are pretty much to bring all the nasty stuff, so the fire thrower and those bombardiers guys. And the idea was to use the fire against your trolls.
Yeah.
So they don't have their regeneration safe.
Yes, that's right.
But
yeah.
that obviously like
Misfired?
exploded. Yeah. So nothing's there. All the giant rats, they were only for the taking out the fanatics.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that actually worked pretty nice. I guess the main cheating unit was the Rat Ogres one. Especially, I'm not sure if that's if we play this right. The Packmaster can attack from the back rank.
Okay, we can check it.
I'm
I'm
not sure
pretty
that.
sure.
Like, I think the character model should be in the first round, but I'm not sure that.
Okay, yeah, we can check that with the guys in the Hero Hammer group if that's correct, but I think it is. I think they can attack. From my understanding, because it says in the rules if they move more than 10 inches, then the pack masters cannot be involved in the hand-to-hand combat. That's what it says in the description under the rules for them. So, in my understanding, is that they work just like the Squig herder teams, in that the herders can attack in close combat too, from the second rank. But yeah, we'll have to check, mate. Yeah, my tactic was just to get these guys, these bowmen. I was going to shoot them up. This is my Death Star unit, and with the 3 fanatics, and just release the 3 fanatics. Try to do as much damage as I could, and keep the other guys back. And whatever if this unit died, I wasn't too worried about it. But with the archers, I could just keep volleying shots into your units and try to whittle them down, and then soak up as much damage from your spells and other other missile file troops that you had, and then charged in with the other 3 remaining units and the giant on the flank. So that was my sort of idea about how I was going to do it. I just wanted to maximise the amount of units I had on the table this time instead of having like a huge unit of 40. Because I knew that the Skaven had those really nasty spells that can affect units, and like every single person in the unit. So I was a bit worried about that. My magic was totally useless this game, and I was really worried about it because I know that you with some of the magic items you drew, and it could have rebounded back onto me, or you could have cast it back onto me. You had rebound at some point, so yeah, I was a bit sort of I was a bit kind of cautious with my magic this time. But I'm glad the Hand of Gork worked. I'm glad I got one unit that could move around and charge in the flank, so that worked out really well. But yeah, I don't know whether it's worth taking, just like spending like 253 points on it, like a level 4 shaman, or just to go, multiple shamans at a lower level. I don't know. So, but yeah, my VIP is going to have to be my warlord. What's his called again? Snack Eater. Snack Eater caused 2 wounds on Thankwall. So.
Yeah, he did
which shouldn't have happened anyway, because he should have died as soon as he touched that unit. But anyhow, yeah, he's going to be my VIP for this game.
Okay, I got an update from the Jankmaster.
Yeah.
And he says the unit of slave are not allowed to have the attached flamethrower and gloves. They can only attach to clown rats and stone vermin.
Yeah. Oh, really?
So does that make me a cheater?
No, not at all, not at all. That's Jankmaster. He's the second in command. He's been leading you astray. So he'll have to go to the Council of the 13 and report his losses and be flayed alive, no doubt.
That was some shady play. I don't know.
So Jankmaster, wow, you're in big trouble, mate. I'd start running. Run for the sewers, mate. Okay, every game we play, we always miss things or get things wrong. It's just, it doesn't matter how long you've been playing it for, you're always going to make mistakes. But we're learning from them, and, like today I tried to remember doing the advancing spells, or their heads exploding, or some other thing happening, like they get a random wins a magic card lost, or a spell, or something. So it's important to try to remember those kind of things and have it stuck in my head so that I don't forget. The magic items, like I forgot about the magic items, which is crazy because I only got 5 of them, but I still managed to forget them. Not that they were massively important apart from that banner, that Mork's War banner.